Class 3 EVS. Okay, let's start now. So today we'll start a new chapter, that is water we drink. Water we drink. Okay, now see. Water is present in abundance on the earth. Abundance means lot amount means many. Water is present in abundance on the earth. Our earth is also known as blue planet. Why? Because 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. 3/4 of the earth means one part is land and 3 part is water. So it is known as blue planet. So this is the earth. Okay, we use water for many purposes like bathing, washing and cleaning. Water also helps us in digesting food. Water helps us in what? Digesting food also. Use water for generating electricity and transportation also. Water is used for generating electricity, to produce electricity, and for transportations also. Plants and animals cannot survive without water. Plants and animals cannot survive without water. Okay, now next page. Source of water. Uses of water you can write. Now source of water. There are different sources of water shown in the picture. River, okay, rain, river, lake, ocean, pond, seas, well, tubes, all source. The source means the form from where we get water. Okay, now see. We also get water from tube wells and wells. Okay, tube wells means the hand pumps and wells. Okay, now see. Which are artificial source of water. Okay, we dig wells, and tube wells we put dig wells. Okay, water supplied by the municipality reaches our homes through pipes. In villages, women also walk long distance to collect water from wells and other sources. In villages there's water problems, so they have to walk long distance to collect water. Okay, now water for everyone. Water is the basic necessity for everyone. Without water you cannot live. So in some places discrimination in water is done, and people belonging to poor families are not allowed to take water from water sources. Okay, now those who are poor, no, in some places those who are poor, they are not allowed to take water for some places. Such thinking and activity should be stopped. Okay, this should not be done. Everyone should get water in equal amount. Now forms of water. Now see, what is this? Forms of water. Water in three forms: liquid, solid and gas. These are three forms. Now see, all these forms are interchangeable. For example, in summer we put water in ice tray and keep it in the freezer, so it becomes solid. It freezes into form ice. Ice is hard and solid form of water. Water when we drink is liquid. Okay, when water is boiled it changes into steam or water vapor, which is gaseous form of water. Okay, now see, when we put water in freeze, it becomes solid. When we boil it, it becomes gas, water vapor. Again, when we keep out this water outside the freeze, it will become liquid and we can drink this water. Okay, so these three forms water is present. Now water cycle is very important. Now listen, what is water cycle? Rain is the main source of water. Rainwater falls into rivers, oceans and ponds. This water changes into water vapor due to the heat of the sun. Okay, and this is called evaporation. Water vapor. Okay, now see, rainwater falls in lakes and oceans. This water in the lakes and oceans get heated up. They get heat from what? From the sun rays, and they rise up. Okay, vapor. They become vapor and they rise up. This is called evaporation. Now water vapor thus formed become warmer, rises up. Now water vapor is becoming warmer and they're going up in the sky. When water vapor goes up in the sky, it comes in contact with the cool air. It comes in contact with the cool air and the water vapor becomes cool. On cooling, the water vapor forms small droplets of water. When the water is cooled, it becomes small droplets of water. This process is called condensation. These drops comes closer to each other and forms cloud. And these drops, they come closer and they form cloud in the sky. The water droplets in the sky further increases in size and become heavy. Then the water droplets gather. All they're gathering and they become bigger in size, and they become very big in size and they become heavy. When they become heavy, they fall in the form of rain. Okay, they fall in the form of rain or snow on the earth. This is called precipitation. Now this rainwater falls back into the water bodies. Again the rainwater falls back in the water bodies. Again the cycle starts. This cycle of water changing form continuously is known as water cycle. Okay, now see, sun rays falling in the river, it is heating up. Okay, and it's going up. See, heating up, going up. Okay, steam forming. Again they are forming clouds. When clouds is heavy, they become rain. Rain come, they fall in the river. Again heating up, going up. Again they are forming clouds, again they are falling. This is a water cycle. Okay, this is the water cycle. Okay, now next, water pollution. Now see, various activities are responsible for contamination, means pollution of water. The contamination of water is called water pollution. Now Water becomes unsuitable for drinking due to water pollution. Some of the activities which pollute the water are given below. Now see. Washing clothes and bathing in the water bodies are rivers and lakes. So many of them, they wash clothes, they do take baths, so that is polluting the water. Throwing kitchen waste and waste from factories and garbage into water. Throwing kitchen waste and waste from factories in the water, okay, is very polluting the water. Animal takes bath in rivers and lakes. This also pollute the water. Now these are true and false. You can try by yourself. Okay. Now next, water supply. The water which reaches our home comes from lakes and rivers. This water is purified before it reaches us. Water is directed from lakes or rivers to big purification plant. Now from the lakes and rivers, they are purified first in the plants, then they are sending to our homes. Here water is purified and collected in big tanks. From these tanks, water is supplied to the taps in our homes through pipeline. The municipality water, they are coming. Okay, now the water that reaches our homes is not clean. Okay, the water that reaches our homes, sometimes it is not clean. It has to be made safe for drinking. If we drink water that is not clean, we may get waterborne. Waterborne disease means water diseases which caused by water, like cholera and jaundice. Okay, cholera and jaundice. We can clean water by boiling. Boiling is the best process of cleaning water. If you boil, the germs is killed. Boiling the water kills germs in it. Now, water can also be purified by using water filters or water purification. Nowadays, many purifiers and water filter is used. Filtering water removes impurities such as sand and dust particles. Okay. Finish for today. This much. We have finished the chapter. Now see. Boiling the water kills the germs. Cholera is a waterborne disease. Okay. Now we have finished the chapter. This one will do. Oh, where is the page? Now question answers left. So this one, see. All living things need water. This one I'll give you. This one I'll give you in the group. This one also I'll give you. This one also I'll give you in the group. Okay. So for today, this one I'll give you, and you read the chapter properly. Do this one, true and false. This one, uses of water. Okay, cooking, bathing, washing, cleaning, all this. And these are, look at the picture and give the identifications. Clear? So for today, this much. We have finished the chapter. Okay. Thank you.